So I'm actually gonna jump into the charts now and show you guys some of a quick example that I was actually looking at now. So just by understanding how the market is moving, obviously you can see that we are now in a buyer's movement now. So let me just put this here so you look at it alone. Normally before I analyze charts and stuff, I look at that whole movement on what's actually is happening. Obviously a push and a young correction, né? And then a push, boom, and a young correction here, and a push and a young correction. So obviously I'm believing that the market has to go a bit more to the upside. Now that's what I'm seeing. So from the 4 hour chart, like we did say, look at the momentum. You start looking at the momentum on if you are seeing the buyer's movement or the seller's movement. Now, so now with the Sonia, we've got our momentum from the 4 hour chart. We saw that it's actually a buy. Okay, not that it's actually a buy, but we are looking for buys. Also, something that supports our ideas is, let's take a look at this. Okay, let's take a look at this area. Yeah, price rejected, price rejected, price rejected, price rejected, price rejected here. So there's a high chance of us rejecting and then going back up. Okay, so we did confirm with that. Now I'll go back to the 1 hour. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, guys. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Okay, so now at the 1 hour, it's also important to know what it is that you're looking for. So like normally, like let's say if I would just draw my significant areas from 2 touches, right, and here, I'd be able to see that, okay, no, this is actually, I should start looking for buys any moment from now, because already you can see we've got our first touches here, we've got our second touches here, or if you'd like this to be your second touch, you can still have it like this, first touch right here, second touch. So now price is coming back here, it's like a third touch, but it's coming back to retest that third touch area. Remember that we did speak about being able to spot the differences between the third touches and stuff. So we spotted that, okay, no, now when it comes to you having to master trend lines, you can see that now we are actually at third touches, but not only at third touches, it's almost like a double bottom, because see, it tested once, it's testing twice, which makes it a much more high probability setup, because it's testing once, it's testing now twice. And not only that, guys, like if I just draw a support area here, just to be a bit more basic about it, remember we are mastering also future significant points. Like you can see, I didn't start drawing support from all the way back, even though I saw it rejected here, but I started drawing from literally just here, making this be our touches, and obviously coming back here and bouncing back. So let us see what actually price is trying to tell us now. Okay, so now I spotted that, and now I have to just look for beautiful entry setups. Okay, let me remove this here. Normally I like removing my lines after spotting what it is that I wanted to see. Okay, there we go, 15 minutes, but it's not it's not really needed of you to remove those lines and stuff. Okay, so we can start seeing that, okay, no, this area is an area of significance. Either we can have this, this, and this, very possible, or what you can do is that doesn't invest head and shoulders. Remember, now we are coming up with different types of ways to see what it is that we're trying to see. Like let's say the buyer's side of things, we're trying to look for buys. So obviously when you're looking for buys, just make sure that you are finding some sort of support area. So this is the support area that I managed to have found for myself. You can also draw your lens, but I wouldn't draw this. It's a bit more too sketchy. It's a bit more too sketchy for me. I wouldn't draw this. I would leave it like this from the body up until the week, and then we even have it here. Okay, from the body to the week, and then yeah, this is where price would direct me. So I'd be like, okay, no, price went up, price went now a bit more to the downside, meaning that price can test either here, it gives me my buy. If it doesn't give me my buy here, then it should come somewhere around here to give me my buy. Somewhere around these areas to give me my buy. Remember, if price doesn't come here, that means it should come here. So if I take a buy and my stop loss is below here, take profit here. If it doesn't go, I can still take another buy here. So, or I can take a buy and have a big stop loss, but I'm not too comfortable with that. So what happens is that now you're able to see. So remember, speaking about this allows me to also speak on the fact that using future support as a resistance to be able to guide you with future significant areas, you're able to understand, like, you know that this is support now, but if it breaks, this would be support. Like, you're able to see that, and then you know that you're going all the way upwards. And obviously this is our small resistance area, which is going to be our first take profit, and then our next take profit is here. Let me just put it up here for future purposes. Ne? Okay, there we go. Okay, we spotted. I shown you guys on the 15 minutes what I look for. So now let's go on the 5 minutes. Okay, there we go. 5 minutes. Got it. Beautiful setup. Remember what I showed you. I told you that I want two different types of things. Okay, so let me just zoom out. Okay, perfect. Here's our take profit. Okay, so now on the 5 minutes, what it is that I can do. Okay, I can maybe spot the fact that okay, price is moving downwards. Yes, like remember I did say this impulse correction, price is moving downwards in a bit more corrective manner. So does it mean that it can give us third touches so we can buy? Let us see, because obviously looking at this, guys, you know I've been teaching a lot about impulse corrections. Looking at this, you're supposed to even understand what this is, right? Yeah, a clear impulse correction. Obviously we want the next impulse leg, so we have to find impulse legs according to our third touches and all those things that we look for in the markets. Okay, just come back like this. Let me not make it move too fast. I'm not too sure. There we go. Okay, I think it's a bit more better like this. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. There we go. Okay, it's not too much. Wait. Okay, remember, now we came to that area that I showed you guys on the 15 minutes. Now remember the 15 minutes, we have tested our support areas. You can see here, and price is even rejecting. So normally I'd also go back to the 15 minutes to see what the candlestick is saying. Remember about candlestick mathematics that we spoke about. Guys, I'm not going to explain like the very basic things, because I understand that already these things you know them, because this is like an advanced lesson. So obviously if you don't know the some of the things that I speak about, you don't have to go anywhere, but you just have to go back on the videos and reconfirm. Okay, so now you can simply see shooting star on the 15 minutes, which is a bit more reliable support area. Third touches, as you can see, first touch, second touch, third touch right here. So let's see what our 5 minutes is saying now. Let us see what our 5 minutes is saying. Okay, normally I would wait for a small candlestick to direct us. Okay, this one your close, you can simply see here's our candlestick close. Once you get a candlestick that is close to the buyers, once you get a candlestick that is confirmed all the way to the buyers, then first touch right here, okay, second touch right here, third touch. Remember third touch, we got that. Not only that, guys, but significant area, boom, support area drawn from the 15 minutes, boom. Not only that, but candlestick confirmation, boom, perfect. Okay, placing my buys right here. Stop loss, I can put it J if I want, but I think it's going to be a bit more too tight. I'll just leave it a bit more close to here. And obviously first take profit is here, and overall take profit is here. And remember, with the risk to reward lessons, we spoke about first take profits to be at least more than 3%. So your next take profits can be a bit more than that. Okay, so let's go up and see. Let's go up and see. And guys, this is, yes, I'm recording this with this is how I normally backtest to see my win rate, because this is how I take my trades. But what I'm trying to say here is that you'll see more of these things taking place when you join our live sessions and taking those trades with us. Yes, this is already something that has happened, but it's the way that we see the markets. So when you start taking the live sessions with us, that's when you'll see what we see, like at that exact same time. Okay, remember, even if it takes me out here, I can still come and place another sell, even if it hits my stop loss. Okay, but it didn't hit. Let's see. You're still in, you're still in. Okay, there we go. It's like price is trying to move upwards. Just a few draw down. Just extend this out. There we go. Okay, it broke around. Once you see this, okay, let me show you something real quick. Once you see this, see what price done here. And then it played a bit around here, but here it broke out. Let's see what's gonna happen after this breakout. Let us see what's gonna happen after this breakout, guys. Okay. There we go. Okay, US30, I love this. I love what's actually happening now from US30. US30, I know it's more likely to give us head and shoulders before impulsing. See here, left shoulder, head, right shoulders, ne? It's more likely to do this. Like that's what I normally like. Once I see, if like I'm in a trade like this, normally when I'm in a trade like this and I see this, I'll put a lot of buy positions above here, because that's what most likely is about to happen with from me backtesting and taking the results from the markets and stuff. Boom, you can see, boom, we're gone. So now this area is now gonna be our new support area, ne? This area is gonna be our new support area. You can see, boom, support it tested, boom, we're going up. So you can either scale in, like I told you, me I would already be scaling in and stuff. Okay, prices now literally just going up. Okay, let's make it a bit more faster. And here we go, we're shooting upwards, we're shooting upwards. Okay, let me remove this, remove this right here. Okay, price is pushing, there we go. Okay, take a look at this. A young beautiful slight impulse. It's not as clear as this impulse, but you can see the difference between this and this. This is a correction, this is an impulse correction, which means that after this phase, it's either the market has to shoot up or shoot down, né? Because it's now approaching an impulse phase. Okay, there we go, a rejection to the upside. Let me just zoom in a bit so we see the candles, because candles say a lot. Like for me to be in a trade and hold it, I watch candles, I look at candles, I see what they're trying to say. There we go, boom boom. Shut up. Shut up. Already at this area, you can log profits, guys. You can log profits right here. You're safe. Okay. So now you can see price broke here, our first target. Remember, this was our first target here. Remember, this is how we forecast. First target right here, price broke it. So now we can also see if we can try to get some scaling opportunities. This could also be seen as a scaling, but let's give it some room. Okay. Okay, from this I saw something. I just saw something, guys. Remember, with the market is always evolving, it's always moving forward. You take a message from the market according to what it's saying. I spotted that this actually, see, it rejected where at this significant area. This area. So now I'm gonna take this area and make it be my beautiful zone. See, now I apply everything that I was showing you guys. Multi-touch time frame showed me this. Even if I didn't get this, I would still get an entry here. Even if I can still get another entry here. So now let's try to seek for another entry. This is a valid area. Okay. Okay. Boom. Let's see, candlestick close. One candlestick close, candlestick. There we go. Okay, we closed now. So what I'll do here is I would be looking to just place buys right here. Stop loss somewhere here to be on the safer side. I move profits that are here all the way to here. So I lock something and then I go up with it. Nah, that's what I'll be doing. Let's see. There we go. Boom, it broke out. It's going up. This looks like even some area. This here looks like a beautiful significant area. Let us see. Let us take a message from the market, guys. There we go. It shot up. It bounced back again on this area here. Right here, it bounced back. You can simply see here. Then boom, price is shooting, guys. Price is shooting. Price is shooting. Okay, I'll remove this one here since it's not significant. This one here is the one that is a bit more significant. So boom, gave us another third touches here. You can simply see first touch, second touch, third touches. So already you can simply see that, okay, the market is pushing upwards. It's just pushing upwards, all the way upwards. Obviously, you keep on moving upwards with it. Ne? You keep on moving a bit more to the upside with it. And remember, guys, okay, I'll show you a bit more detailed on how you can capitalize with like trade management and moving forward with the strategies and like, you know, being able to master this whole strategy, because at the end, it's all about you making sure that you are able to master the strategy, not just knowing about it. Ne? So let's do this. So we'll touch a bit more, too much. I'll go like to a few more examples on it on the next lesson. So make sure that you do show up on the next lesson. But this was just like, you know, me allowing you to see that, okay, once you mix up all these points, they add up to something super great. And once they do add up to something super great, obviously your win rate is going to be a bit more high. Imagine you caught a 3 year, maybe you caught another 1 year, or you let this one slide. You caught 1 year and you're moving upwards with it. This is like already close to what's it, 6.5%. Here we're looking at 3%. So let's see, you can see it broke out here. So obviously now you can just see, okay, boom, wait, support area is here. This is our support area. Previous resistance now turned into a mini support here. Previous resistance turned into support. So what I can do is that I can move my stop losses all the way back to here. And so you have to keep on, but this is trade management. So I will show you guys on the next lesson, but this is actually what's going on. And then you manage maybe around these areas, and then you hopefully believe that it will still continue going up. Maybe it took us out here, but when it took us out here, there we go, you went out with the 1% here. And this side, let's see how much you went out with. Boom. Okay, 4%, 4.2, and a 1%. So basically you went out with 5 percentages from just like literally a move that didn't take way too long, and you out, you sorted. Yeah, you sorted, and you can still capitalize. You can still use those strategies that I did show you to see if like there's still more future movements there, something similar to this there. You can just put it up here and see what actually, boom, is it breaking out? Okay, it closed below, so it's not a safe trade. I can be out, or I can still look for more buys, but at this time I would be out because I wouldn't want a very beautiful trade to be going from like 4% this one year to giving it back to the markets. Remember, I'm not controlling the markets, I'm just letting it play out. So guys, on the next video slide that I'm going to be showing you guys, I'll show you guys multiple examples, and I'll show you guys how you can apply the strategy with the most detailed plan that you can take. So hopefully I believe that you will show up. I'm excited, but before moving on to it, practice this and see if it's really giving you some value. Note with all the criteria, make sure that you're taking down your multi-time frame, make sure that you're taking down your candlestick, make sure that you're taking down all the things that we spoke about. And then once you see that, okay, no, you've got it down, then move over to the next lesson, and then that lesson is going to allow you to see how we take other trades, like sells, buys, how we manage those trades, how we exit those trades, how we actually turn a winning trade into a multiple winning trade, or how we turn a losing trade into a winning trade, and all those things. So I'll see you guys on the next video that's going to be coming up.